A very good morning and welcome to the Capital Breakfast Show on this incredible Tuesday morning. I'm your host, Siyabonga Klele, and sitting next to me, as always, is the beautiful Robin Jones. Robin, how are you this morning?
I'm doing fabulous, thanks. How are you doing, Sia?
I'm doing great. It's been a very lovely morning, I have to say.
Happy you're having a good morning.
Started off pretty well. I mean, my blender works like magic these days, so I'm really excited about that new blender.
So what did you then have for breakfast?
You know, to be honest with you, I've just got together a couple of fruits, sent them in for a good blend, and well, here I am. Stomach is feeling great, and I'm ready to kickstart the show.
Looking very energized. I hope our viewers at home are energized and ready. I just want to give you a quick reminder to get your gym gear ready for our first segment of the day. But for now, stay tuned, and we'll be right back. You are still tuned into the Capital Breakfast Show, where we give you infotainment at its peak. And our first segment of today would be fitness with Grant Hanley at 212 Fitness Club, as well as healthy cooking with Azal Hoffman. And next we'll be having an interview with the CEO of Volitech 288, but that's not all.
That's not all. We'll also be having an interview with Stephanie, which Takalani took very good care of. And then we'll be concluding our show with Quickie with the Champ. Time to kickstart our show with fitness. Do enjoy. Hope you work up a fantastic sweat.
Fitness. We're going to be continuing with the circuit training and now going to be moving on to the lower part of the body. Okay, the first exercise we're going to do is squats. So you're going down and you're coming up, down, up. We're going for 20 repetitions. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep that up. 8. Let's keep that pace. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, the next exercise we'll be doing is a lunge. So you're doing one foot forward, one foot back, one foot reach, and drop down, and back up again. We're going for 10 on each side. Okay. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it up. Nice work. 5, 6. Almost there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's switch over. Other side. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the next one we're doing is squatting and jumping. So we're squatting down, hopping up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to be going for 20 repetitions. And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost there. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is lunge up. So, one leg forward, you're going to guard, hopping over 1, 2. Okay, we're going to go for 20 repetitions. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So there, hop over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Next one we're going to be doing calf raises. So we're going slow ones, we're going 10 slow, it fast. Okay? Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to 10 quick. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bring your feet inwards now. Bring your 10 slow, 10 fast. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 quick. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet upwards. 10 slow, 10 fast. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 quick. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the next exercise again. Rope jump. So if you have an invisible skipping rope, we're going 30 seconds. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. Keep that going. Next exercise. What we're going to do is, we're going for squat jumps. We're going to do everything that we've done right now, but in a quick interval. So we're going to keep switching. So, starting off with the squats, straight in, 10 seconds, switching to the lunge. Straight into the squat jumps, straight into the lunge jumps. We're going to do everything all at once, okay? Smaller segments, so not as long and not as tiring, okay? We're going to get started in with the squats in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Do as many as you can within 10 seconds. You're testing yourself here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time straight into the lunges. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 10 seconds. Testing yourself. Remember that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Let's switch legs over. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There you go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, going into the squat jumps. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, into the lunge jumps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. Now we're going into the calf raises. So 10 seconds straight. 10 seconds in, 10 seconds out. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pointing in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, 10, okay, afterwards, 3, 2, 1, let's go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and into the low jumps, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, based on the leg force, squatting down, lifting features off of the ground. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, legs out. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down now. And top.
A big thank you to Grant for another fitness session. I have to say, my gym sessions these days have been going pretty well, but to work out your back, Robin, what is it that you do?
Well, for me, I don't really work out my back because I don't really want to gain muscle. I like to keep like toned, well toned. So I like to do stretches and like endurance workouts, yoga, Pilates. So I really enjoy those.
All right.
What about you?
Toned ladies always tend to seem very, very nice and Pilates, and they're a lot more relaxed because, I mean, you don't carry around all that muscle. Well, for me, I'm just a natural fitness freak. So for me, if I have a functional body, I'll be fantastic.
That's great. And up next, we have Healthy Cooking with Azal Hoffman. Please take it away.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to my kitchen. So you might ask, what does bananas, almond butter, a bit of vanilla extract and honey have in common? Let me show you. It actually, as soon as you combine those with a bit of dates, it makes one amazing sweet treat. First things first, we've got our almond butter here. I like to make use of the unsweetened one because, I mean, you're going to add the sweetness yourself in any case. Vanilla extract, chopped almonds, some ground almonds, cinnamon, honey, chopped dates, and of course our bananas. Now what we're going to be doing first is I'm going to chop these bananas up and actually make, you can either cut them up in rounds, or we can keep them, or you can cut them in slices. It's entirely up to you. Okay, and the last one. Perfect. Just cut off the little ends. Okay. just in little halves like this is actually perfect. Now, funny enough, these bananas can actually be eaten with a savory breakfast like with an omelette, savory mince, or it can actually be dished up with ice cream for dessert after lunch. Okay, we can start with our honey. Now I have prepped this oven tray with a little bit of olive oil. Spray and cook is also fine. Just drizzle the honey. The sticky goodness. The honey is used for the caramelizing effect of the bananas once you grill them. To save some time, I've also set my oven on grill already, the highest temperature, because the quicker we can get these bananas crispy, the better. There you go. Next, we're going to be adding some of the ground almond. And then a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Now the reason for the salt, and a lot of people ask, why salt with sweets? It's actually to bring out the taste of the honey and any other flavoring or essence that you might add. Then we add our chopped dates. Going to add some cinnamon and then some vanilla extract. And now they're ready for the oven. Okay. These just came out of the oven and they smell amazing. So let's dish up and give them a taste. They just grilled beautifully and they're so nice and crispy. For today's purposes, I'm actually going to have them as a dessert. Oh, and then just maybe another one. Perfect. Now, this is where the almond butter comes in. So all you do is just add a little dollop to each and one of them, just to finish it off. Just like that. Beautiful. And then to finish it off, we're just going to put some shaved almonds in. And there you have it. So easy. Bananas, almond butter, honey, and a few kind of spice. And then just finish it off with some shaved almonds. And there you have it. I can promise you this is going to taste divine. So I suppose I'll be the first one to taste. This is so sweet, so amazing. Guys from my kitchen, have a good day.
Thank you very much to Azal Hoffman for that awesome segment on healthy cooking. I mean, that definitely helps us out in the morning to get a quick bite without having to eat unhealthily and just
Oh
be on
yes, and
point.
considering how long some females like to take in the kitchen, I'd say she is doing us a great favor out there in speeding up our process of breakfast in the morning.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, from our cooking session, we'll be taking a look at an interview done by Kevin when he had a good talk with Dorothy, a CEO of Voltec. Do enjoy our following segment.
Good morning, and this is the Capital Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Kevin, and today on Executive Suite, we've got Dorothy Mufemme, the CEO of Valotech 228. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Can you please tell me more about yourself?
I'll obviously tell you from academic and experience-wise.
Yes.
On the experience-wise, I've worked for various companies, big companies, the likes of Siemens, the likes of Eskom, Vodacom, Metro Rail, Santec. Those are the big companies that I've worked for, and obviously holding various positions from management to engineering position. So in terms of my academic background, I studied National Diploma in Electrical Engineering, Light Current, and I also did Management Development Program with UNISA School of Business Leadership, and I also did BTech Quality with the University of Johannesburg, and I also just recently completed my Masters of Management with Wits Business School. So that's basically my sort of profile in terms of
yes.
as the CEO. And I'm currently now managing Valotech 228, which was founded in 2011 by myself,
Yes.
and with the help of my business partner, which is my husband.
Or your husband?
Yes.
So is the company only owned by you or both?
No, it's owned by me.
So it's
Only
100% owned by you.
100%,
So you
yes.
own your own company, you're educated, very educated, and well experienced as well. What made you to decide to open your own company, especially in this male-dominated industry?
Well, thanks for the compliment. Thank you so much for the compliment. Obviously, the idea came from the fact that there is less previously disadvantaged individual
Yes.
in the signaling railway space.
Yes.
So that was one of the reason why I decided to, take that particular venture.
Yes.
And also, the second point is that most big companies, they have a lot of old, experienced people,
Yes.
and there's a whole lot of young people that do not have jobs.
Yes, that's
So
true.
the idea was, let me start this company, let me consume, those young people,
Yes.
so I can also provide training and so forth. So it was from that perspective. And the third one was, obviously I've got innovative ideas,
Yes.
which I want to make it, a workable solution.
Yes.
So it's basically those 3 points.
And what is your typical day like at the office? Like when you wake up in the morning, when you get to the office, what do you do?
Okay, so it's basically a typical day, not only at the office.
Yes.
So, for example, my Mondays, I've started actually going to gym. So I wake up around 4:30, and I actually exercise with my neighbors, my two lovely ladies, neighbors. And then when I come back from gym, which is around something to 6, then I'll quickly go and have a bath and go and make the lunch boxes for my 4 kids.
4 kids?
Yes, I've got 4 kids. And then after that, the Mondays, why I chose Monday is that on Mondays I also do, I am a part-time lecturer at the Tshwane University of Technology, TUT.
So you're a very busy lady.
Yes, I am. So I was prepare the class. So I lecture operations management, second year student. So I'll prepare, and then after class, I'll probably have consultation with the students as well. So maybe around 2, depending on how the day is like, because we are in an environment where a customer can just call you anytime. come and look at the site for us, we need a quotation.
And obviously cannot say no.
Yes, exactly. So because we are an SMME and we are about 6 employees at the moment, in most cases my guys are, committed on site. I'll probably maybe have to go to on site.
So
Yes.
basically, your company, like in terms of manpower, it's a very small company.
A very small
and
company.
manageable.
Yes, very manageable. So I'll probably go on site, do a quotation for a client, or also manage the orders that are already given to us and so forth. Run, your day-to-day operational activities, business activities. If there's governance issues that I have to take care of, I do that. If there is, financial issues that I have to take care of, I do that. So basically, I do everything.
Everything.
Yes.
So from
Even sometimes to go on site,
Yes.
I do that.
So from waking up in the morning, going to gym, preparing the kids' lunch boxes for school, you have to run a business, go to site, take care of the finances, everything that has to do with your company, you do everything on your own.
Yes,
So
I do.
that's really very impressive, and that's one of the few things that other people are not doing out there. Even the male-dominated, dominating CEOs, then they actually hire other people to do their stuff for them.
I suppose maybe it's because we're still very small. So as time goes on, as we expand, we will actually appoint people to do that. But at the moment, we are managing that.
For as long as you can manage.
As long, it's
Yes.
manageable, yes, definitely.
And tell me, what culture have you installed within your company? Is there a certain culture that we need to follow? For example, if I'm working for that particular company, is there a certain culture that I need to follow or stuff like that?
Okay. So the culture that we've really entrenched is basically we've got an open door policy, right? So we sort of like a very close family. So my employees, I know who they are, they know who I am, they're very close, they know where I live, that kind of type of lifestyle. So we've got a very open door policy. We also have, we run sort of like a trustworthy sort of culture. How we actually do it, sometimes when we interview them, we'll probably have lunch with them instead of having an
A
office
formal,
type. Yes, we'll have a lunch
Just to
and we
make
make the
them feel
person
comfortable.
It's that type of the culture. So it's honesty, open culture, that kind of thing. So because we see each other in most cases.
Basically become friends.
Yes, friends and family as well.
Unlike knocking off on a Friday afternoon at 5 and that's it. You'll see me Monday
No,
morning.
it's not like that.
You know more. You actually know their families, what they do, what type of person they are.
Exactly.
So you know their disadvantages and advantages.
Exactly. So
Oh,
that
that's
when
good.
when they feel like it's around, let's say maybe 8 o'clock,
Yes.
something has happened in their homes.
Yes.
They can pick up a phone. Hey, ma'am, I have a critical issue that I need to address.
Yes.
You go and do that as long as you're comfortable, because you will not be performing very good
Yes.
if you're still here. So it's that type of, that culture.
So some people, they keep it to themselves. You find that something bad happened at home,
and they
but
don't
then they're
say
afraid to say it at work.
Yeah.
And they keep it to themselves, and when they not perform well at work, and now I think they get pressured, thinking maybe they might get fired for a problem that they're having at home, and which is not the case.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are the 3 key skills that you need to have to become a successful CEO?
My view is, firstly, social capital. Right.
Social capital.
I'll unpack that. Social capital in terms of you need to know people. You need to be very good with people, because people make you who you are. You need to learn from people. You need to network with the right people. Surround yourself with, people that can add value in you, and as well as put you on the edge as well.
Yes.
You don't want to be around people whom you cannot learn anything.
Exactly.
So you need people who can put you under pressure and
you
make
under
you
pressure,
angry
yes.
as well at the same time, so that you can learn from that.
Get you out of your comfort zone.
Exactly. So social capital for me is quite crucial, because that's where you also get business. You meet the people. I know Kevin, he knows Dr. Lucas, and so forth and so forth. It's a network. That is key, and that's very crucial.
Yes.
That's number 1. Number 2, human capital. Human capital, you need to academically educate yourself.
Yes.
It's very important, because when you
Hence,
run a
yeah,
business, when you run a
Very
business,
educated.
well, I don't think so, but thanks for the compliment. But I think when you're educated, at least if something happens, you have something to fall back onto.
Exactly.
So, and also, it's very important that the third one is important that you know the environment in which you're operating. So once you sort of familiarize yourself and you understand your human capital, your social capital, for me, you will make it as a successful CEO. And also invest back into the community. It doesn't have to be monetary. It has to be money value.
Money value.
Could be you lecturing, giving back to the institutions, you know, because I mean we lack that. So it's important to share with those who do not have.
To empower.
Exactly. And that's how you can make an impact. So that definitely should be a successful CEO.
Well, how do we get hold of you?
You can go to our website, www.valotech228.co.za. There's a contact section, and then you can send us an email, or you can send us an email on info@valotech228.co.za.
Okay. Well, from waking up in the morning, going to the gym, taking care of 4 kids, running a successful business, she can do it, and why cannot you do it? Please join us again next week. And I'm your host, Kevin, and catch you next week.
A big thank you to Kevin, who interviewed Dorothy. And I have to say, when it comes to leadership and being a CEO, very good things that work well intertwined, I have to say. But being a leader, I have to say, it has to be one of those steps that really motivates you to do what it is that you do so hard.
That's right.
What have your views been when it comes to being a leader?
Well, with me, I mean, being a leader, you can be born with it, or you could have it. Or you could like
really
grow
strive
into
and
it.
work into it.
Exactly, and
That's
I
pretty
feel
tough,
if
eh?
you grow into it, it's definitely because you are doing something you love and you really want to take charge and
It'll be
lead
that
through
much
it,
more
you know?
easier to
yes,
get it
definitely.
done.
So for me, being a leader definitely comes from me doing what I enjoy and taking
Striving
charge in
towards
that.
what you want.
Definitely.
Oh, nice, Rob.
From CEO interview with Kevin, moving on to interview with Takalani, where he'll be interviewing Stephanie from Gabriel's Cakes. Please check it out.
Good morning, welcome to Capital Breakfast Show. You know your girl, Takalani Badugera. Today we have this gorgeous, gorgeous lady by the name of Stephanie. She's a cake decorator. How are you, Stephanie?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm excellent, I'm excellent, I'm excellent. So tell me about yourself a bit.
Well, I am a teacher by day, a supermom by night, and in between a cake decorator.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 3 job titles.
No, tell me more.
Well, I teach at a Montessori school.
Yes.
I've been teaching for 6 years. I love it. It's my first passion. And I'm a mother to a beautiful little girl named Gabriella.
Wow.
She's 2 and she's my entire world. And in between, when I'm not working and not with my daughter, I spend all my time baking.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what made you to have this thing, the passion of art cake decorating?
Well, actually, I wasn't always into it. I've always loved baking.
Okay.
The decorating sort of happened by accident. One of my friends, or actually colleagues that I used to work with, it was her 30th birthday. This is in 2012.
Yeah.
And she wanted a brassiere cake.
What's that?
Like a little bra, you know, the fancy bra.
brassiere,
A
okay,
brassiere. It's a
please.
fancy way to
Don't
say
judge
it. So she wanted a brassiere cake. And I thought, well, you know what better gift to give her than try and make it myself.
Okay.
And I had no technique, no experience whatsoever. We actually kind of made a big mess of it, but it looked nice in the end. It looked nice, except that the fondant kind of fell off, but it looked good. So that's where it all started.
Even if I have to say so myself, I've seen your work. Well, I'm impressed.
Thank
You
you.
like the decorating stuff that you did and the cake that I just saw is beautiful.
Thank
Very
you.
beautiful. And I just hope it tastes well too.
That part I know. That part I'm sure of. It definitely does taste good. Yeah.
Okay. So with this baking thing of yours, is it a business or it's a part-time thing? Do you own a business?
It started out as just a hobby,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's grown into a business.
Okay.
I figured, I was doing it for free for friends and family, and I'm an opportunist. And you got to find new ways of making money, and that for me was a fun way of doing it.
Okay.
Nothing too hectic, yeah.
So what is the name of your business?
It's called Gabriella's Bakes, after my daughter.
Wow. So do you specialize only decorating cakes and what else? Or is
I do
just
a
the
lot
cake?
of traditional bakes.
Okay.
Old family favorites like pumpkin fritters and cook sisters. You know those bakes that you go home just to see your mother for.
Okay.
Those ones, yeah.
So now I believe you have so many customers, right?
Yes, yeah. The orders have suddenly been flying in. It's amazing though.
So
Yeah.
have you ever dealt with a difficult customer, like how they are, like
Yes.
they tell you, oh my God, the sponge is not well done and all that. So how did you overcome the situation? How did you deal with the difficult customer?
The most difficult, I think, or maybe I just remember her more, is I made a cake for a lady once, and she sent me a picture. And each cake I make, I always tell people they're unique. No cake will ever look the same as the one I did before, even if I'm repeating it.
Yeah.
So she sent me an image, and I said, okay, I can do something similar to this. And the cake didn't come out exactly as the picture she had sent me.
Oh my God! And then what happened?
She was just not happy. And I had put so much effort into it, and every time I bake the cake, I'll look at the picture, but I'm creating something new every time.
Yeah.
So it's my piece of art. And for her, it just wasn't a piece of art. So that was a little disappointing. But I think that was, the most difficult. But you move on from there, you learn.
And how
Yeah.
did you manage to make her happy at the end, or did you just leave it?
I let her have her say, and I thanked her for her feedback. And
Oh.
yeah.
So
There's
you
not
didn't
much you
bake
can
another
do.
cake for her?
No, I put so much effort into that one.
Oh.
She ate it, so it must have tasted really good.
Did she
Yeah.
come back to you and say, oh, it was nice, or she just kept quiet?
No, she said it was good, so at least it tasted
At
nice.
least at the end it was.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
It has a happy ending.
It has a
after all,
happy
yeah.
ending, yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So those were the challenges. That's the only challenges that you faced.
No, there are plenty. I mean, besides the fact that the cake industry or cake decorating industry is very competitive,
Yeah.
there are, I bake from home, so I don't have one of those giant industrial fridges or the giant oven. So sometimes, I'll get orders for a really huge cake, and then it's a challenge, but somehow we overcome it. Or or if I remember in the middle of the night that I don't have enough icing sugar, I've managed to find places that are open on a Sunday and get my icing sugar or my food coloring. So there's always those challenges, not having a fully stocked baking pantry. Yeah.
So tell me, do you have a dream, like let's say for an example, if you have a sufficient money in your pocket, what would you go for?
I'd like to have a bakery one day. One of those, I always try to describe it to people. I find it a little difficult. I wish I could show you the picture in my head. One of those cozy little bakeries where you just feel at home. You walk in and everything's fresh out of the oven on little trays. You walk in and there's a beautiful tray in front of you with pastries and cook sisters and just that cozy homey feel.
I understand.
Maybe by the beachside,
Ah.
or a little bit of Paris.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really dream big.
Yes, of course. Have to.
No, I believe one day it will come true, of course.
Yeah.
So what are the highlights of your career so far?
The highlights. Oh gosh, let me think about that.
Take your time, my darling.
Well, I would say, I don't know, there's not really a highlight. Every time I bake a cake, it's a new experience.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I'm trying to think of a real highlight. I remember now.
When you're still thinking about that one, tell me, when you decorate a cake, what comes to your mind?
When I decorate a cake, what
Yes.
comes to my mind? Nothing really. I'm very focused on what it is I need to create.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I was making the DJ cake,
Oh, okay.
And I had music playing the entire day
So you
to
were just
inspire
like
me.
DJing.
Yeah, my mom
in your
would walk in and I was
kitchen.
dancing.
Wow,
Yeah,
isn't
so those kind of things keep me going. My mom
Wow.
popping in every now and then, checking, are you still alive? You still going good? Yeah, so
Okay.
Yeah.
So going back to the highlights of your career.
oh gosh, I can't remember.
You can't. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. But I believe you have one, of course.
Yes, I just
So-
remembered.
So, okay,
I just
tell me.
remembered.
You just remember.
Yes,
Excellent. Tell
last
me.
year I entered into the stalk baking competition,
Yeah.
and it was a Facebook competition
Okay.
for a Kenwood chef mixer, and I won the competition.
Oh my God, congrats, darling.
So
I'm so happy
that
for you,
was-
even though it is in the past.
Yes, that was actually a big deal because I
Yeah.
needed a mixer, obviously to keep the bakery running. And yeah, that was very exciting time for me. Yeah.
Excellent. So, what advice can you give people who wants to do this decorating cake or stuff of yours?
Well, my father once told me, because I once wanted to decide whether or not to go and study,
Yeah.
to go professional with cake decorating or to study teaching. And he told me, you don't need to study to bake cakes, but you do need to study to be a teacher.
Okay.
So I always remember that, and the way that I could say, grown my skills is by always looking out for something new. There's so much information on the internet. YouTube has amazing videos. Different cake decorators they're always uploading stuff on techniques, new recipes. So always be open to learning. That's the best thing, and never limit yourself. If someone asks you, can you do it? Even if you can't, say yes and then go learn how to do it. That's how you grow. That's how I think Richard Branson is the one who said that.
Yeah.
And that's how you become successful, is never limit yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I understand. I wanted to find out what kind of cakes do you do? Like a wedding? Do you decorate each and every kind?
Anything, yeah.
For each and every event?
Yes.
Wow, that
Yeah.
is lovely. That is very lovely. So, contact details, like if people wants to use your services?
If you would like to contact us, the website is www.gabrielasbakes.co.za, or you can email myself, Stephanie, at Gabrielas Bakes, or Liesel at gabrielasbakes.co.za.
Lovely. My darling, I'm surprised. What's with the knife?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. This is very important. This knife belonged to my grandmother, my late grandmother.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it even has a little chip in. But this is the knife that my mother taught me how to ice cakes with. And I've used it on every single cake that I've ever iced. So it is very, very special. I've never seen any like this since then.
Yeah.
So it has a special place in my kitchen.
So to you, it's an antique.
It's an antique, yes, a very hard-working antique.
I'm surprised we are talking, and I'm like, oh my God. After giving the contact details, she must just tell me about the knife, or are you here to threaten me or something?
I promise I won't.
Okay, so there is something about the knife.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That is lovely. You see, it is a pleasure dealing with people like you.
Thank you.
Having you on our show. Now I know if I'm getting married, who to contact.
Who to call, yes.
And all those having birthdays and whatnot. So it was a pleasure having you on our
Thank
show
you
today.
for having me.
Lovely, Stephanie. So that's it, my darling. So that was Stephanie. If you have any birthday, weddings, whatever event you have, do not hesitate to contact Stephanie. She has all the answers for you. That's it from me. Stay tuned on our TCB for more exciting programs.
Thank you very much to Takalani for that interview, and thank you for Stephanie for coming into studio and sharing her creative side on cake decorating. I mean, that's very interesting. I mean, where does she get her inspiration from? How does she restrain from not doing the same thing over and over again.
You know, Samo, I think that fun has got a lot to do with it, because I mean, if you're not having fun at what you do, I think you'll be going back and forth doing the same thing over and over again. But
Yeah.
cake decorating seems like a very fun thing to do, because cakes are meant for celebrations. Like, you're not going to
Yes.
hear of much cake decorating when it comes to funerals and things like that. But the way she's going about it, I have to say, she's got a very open mind. I'm very thankful for that.
Very thankful for that. Thank you very much.
And from our cake decorating to our motivation for the day. And as you know, that is how we top up our Tuesday with Quickie with the Champ. Enjoy.
Good morning to you, our viewers right there. This is Quickie with the Champ on TCB with Lucas Moloi, the champ himself again. I'm not alone, eh? I am with Kumo Matsaba.
Yes.
He's getting used to the studio. I think he's starting to like the feel of the studio.
What
Kumo,
can I say?
how are you?
Thank good. I'm good and you?
Great this Tuesday morning.
It's wonderful.
That's lovely.
Yes, sir.
Kumo, again, we're taking a quote from our book, The Everyday Battlefield. The quote that we are taking today says, one of the great injustice is denying oneself the feeling of success and the satisfaction of achieving. Success is one state we all love to be in, something that makes us feel worthy and proud of ourselves, including the ones closest to us. He or she who has no ambition of success is dead. Success brings us so much satisfaction and joy. It motivates us to keep fighting until it is achieved. However, young or old, black or white, the feeling that comes with success is desirable equally to us all. Success.
Success.
Your opening words?
We all want it.
Yeah.
We all
yeah.
want it.
Yeah.
We all deserve it too.
Yeah. It is one thing. I look and I'm reminded, when I look at this, I'm reminded of how much people want this success. Everyone goes to school, everyone starts a job. In everything that we do, we want to be successful.
Yes.
You find athletes, they go and they practice, they train very hard, they push themselves over the limits and that because of success.
Yes.
Every single person does everything that they do. We go to school, we take the punishment of not sleeping at night, cross-nighting and everything because we want that success.
Yes. Yes. Because which is why it's important to also have that dream of the outcome. Why do I want this success? What change will it bring to me? What change will it bring to my community and things like that?
But Kumo, the question I think is, what is it? What is it that brings that success? How do we achieve that success? And that is the question that we need to answer for our viewers this morning.
Which is why many people want to achieve success, but they're not willing to put in the extra muscle, the extra hours, to put in that extra effort into making that success into to materialize. You know?
I call it the X factor.
You know,
they ask and say, what is that X in your life? What is that defining moment in your life? What is that defining quality in your life? Because I think success is very much related to qualities. Success is very much related to
the kind of person that you are.
Exactly, because it is that in that personality, in that quality, others want it more than others.
Because the person that you are will also determine the opportunities that you get in as a person. Yes.
How hard you fight, how strong you fight, how much you desire it. Some look and say, what is it that you are willing to give to achieve it?
Yes.
And I like what it says. It says, no matter how young or old, no matter black or white, we all want this success the same. We want this success equally and that. I'm sitting and thinking, most of the time when you speak with other people about the issue of success, people quickly go back and say, but my situation's at home.
Yes.
But the history that I'm from.
People believe that circumstances make them, the circumstances that are brought up in, make them to become the person that they are, which is not true. Which is not
true. So what you are saying is that define
Yes.
your moment. Don't let the moment define your
you.
future. Yes,
Perfect.
because that's what happens.
Yes.
I hope you hear that, our viewers there.
Yes.
Say, define your moment. Don't let your moment define your future. Because many times we sit out there, we look at the failures that we have had. We looked at the losses that we've made. I don't care this morning how many times you have failed. I don't care this morning how poor you are. I don't care this morning what type of family you come from. What are the situation, the circumstances?
Today,
What is the amount of debt that you have in your life? I'm saying this morning, success is defined by what you put in. Success is defined by that defining factor that is different in you from anyone else. It is achievable. It is what you can achieve as an individual. It is what you can achieve as a person.
It is always never too late for change. Today, you have a choice. We are blessed with the opportunity to make a choice.
Blessed with another day, another opportunity to be successful.
Yes, we can choose. I can always dream and say I want to be successful. But if I do not choose, if I do not act on it, if I do not to put in the extra efforts into it, what will I reap out of it? I will also reap. Yeah.
Success comes at that moment where your fear dies. Success comes at the moment where you start thinking about things that are greater than your fear, things that are greater than you worrying so much about failing. Remember, this is Quickie with the Champ. It is on TCB. We will be back again on Thursday.
Yes.
We'll be back again on Thursday. Tomorrow it is time for poetry and the artists and that.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the champ himself, Lucas Molloy. I'm inviting you again to join me after this on Twitter, which is at Lucas Molloy or at TCB Tshwane. You can also find us on Lucas Molloy Caesar on Facebook or the Capital Breakfast on Facebook and that. Kumo, Facebook?
Kumo Matsaba, just Kumo Matsaba.
Just Kumo Matsaba.
Just Kumo Matsaba.
And again, remember, visit the stores. The book is called The Everyday Battlefield and that. If you're not finding it and that, remember to send an email on tcb@junto.co.za and we shall be able to get you a copy. This is the Champ and we're signing out again saying, until we see you on Thursday, take care.
Welcome to the Capital Breakfast Show. My name is Robin Jones, and we are currently giving away tickets to the Masters of Wealth, hosted by Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, the show in Johannesburg will be held at the Sandton Convention Center on the 24th of July, as well as in Durban at the ICC on the 29th of July, and then in Cape Town on the 1st of August at the Cape Town International Convention Center. Now, if you would like to win a pair of these tickets, you can simply drop us an email at tcb@junto.co.za with your name and your preferred city that you'd like to attend the seminar at, as well as like our Facebook page, The Capital Breakfast, and send us a message on there, or simply send us a tweet at TCB Tshwane. Thank you.
A big thank you to Dr. Lucas Molloy and Kumo in studio, giving us motivation to top off our amazing Tuesday morning. Well, from us here in the studio, as you know, we have to live and leave you, but we will see you again, not before very long. And on that note, we'd just like to say, if you'd like to get into contact with us, you can simply like our Facebook page or drop us a few characters on our Twitter handle, which is at TCB Tshwane, or you can simply drop us an email. Yeah?
That's right. If you'd like to drop us an email, ask us a few questions, you can definitely send us an email at tcb@junto.co.za. Thank you very much for tuning into the show. We'll definitely see you tomorrow. From us, it is goodbye.
Cheers.